Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome. This is cool. I love the atmosphere. Artists and Harley-Davidson really go hand in hand together. And I'm always asked by various groups, what was it like growing up a Davidson? And I can just talk about that a little bit. My father was a great rider. And he rode every day in Wisconsin. Now that's snow country. So in the winter months he'd run with a sidecar. And I was a little guy, and the most exciting part of my day was to hear that V-twin rumble into that garage and see my dad get off his snow-covered sidecar Harley-Davidson. And I would attend dirt track races. We had a mile dirt track event in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and if I was a good boy, my dad would take me to the races. So early on, the dirt track riders became my heroes, and they still are. I don't know if any of you have experienced a good dirt track event of any kind, but it's pretty damn exciting. And so over the years, motorcycles and the world of art have been an important part of my life because early on I had an ability to draw, and I was forever drawing custom motorcycles and hot rods, and I was trying to find a school that I could hone my skills. And I don't know if any of you have heard of the Art Center College of Design. That's in Los Angeles. And a lot of transportation design people come out of that school. And I'm a graduate of Art Center. And I spent time in both the automobile industry and as an industrial designer, joining Harley-Davidson in 1963, believe it or not. So I've had many years in the world of design. And I think Harley-Davidson is synonymous with art. And it's, if you go way back and kind of analyze historically a Harley-Davidson, you think of a bicycle frame, and then you think of our V-twin and how it sits in that frame, and how narrow it is in plan view when you're looking down on it. It lends itself proportionately to a very beautiful device. And in my department, which is a design department, I constantly refer to proportion. And our engines are exposed, so we consider them as jewelry. It's a functional beauty. It's mechanical art. And that's kind of a philosophy that we don't want to cover our engines. So we spend a lot of time on fit and finish. If you count the textures on these cases and the cylinders and heads and rockers and the various nice textures in some of these covers, you really have a sculptural art form that, hell, you can put it on your mantle and look at it, besides riding it. But I think we stayed the course with this V-twin, and so it's a familiar look for our products, and I think that's added to our recognizable device. And not only does it have a familiar look, but it has a familiar sound. And look, sound, feel are three words we constantly refer to in our design department. And I think extending these bikes into the paint and trim. And our wish book looks like a phone book. It's all beautiful, modified tanks, clothing, accessories. So a rider can truly create an exciting vehicle, what we have in the area of customization. So my guys talk a little bit about my department. There's 20 people in that department, and they are all artists. They're fabricators, they're photographers, they're custom builders. They're building, one of my guys right now is building a frame for an early engine, and he's going to race at the Antique Meets dirt track. Another guy just finished 32 three-window flathead powered hot rod, very nice car. We're all into hot rods and motorcycles, goes together like art and motorcycles. That's all the same ball. And we've got people who are stripers. They're accomplished in doing the Brown Dutch type pinstriping. And these guys have done that numerous times at fundraisers for muscular dystrophy. And in fact, Daytona's my next trip, and I just designed a gas tank paint scheme that will be auctioned at that event, raising money for MBA. So the reason I'm describing all this is that our minds are in this visual mechanical beauty area, and that's why I'm thrilled to be here. And daughter Karen was here at one of the past waves. She designs all of our clothing. And son Bill is our VP in charge of our museum. So the whole family's locked into this great brand. And it's been a great ride, and it continues to be a good ride. I love it, and I want to hang on for a long time, even though I'm getting up in years. But it's Daytona time, and I'm excited all over again. I go through that every year. So enjoy your stay, have a fun ride, love these bikes, and once you get off, you'll understand what look, sound, and feel is all about. And I hope there's a Harley-Davidson in your lives as you go forward. So thank you.